Okay, that was my mic check, I guess. I'm on. I just wrote down some MIDI stuff. I've been doing that lately, mixing MIDI with this guitar. Okay. So, riff popped into my head yet again, which is why I did that. I seem to get riffs like just going in my brain like obnoxiously early hours in the morning. So, yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I just get up and I put it down so I don't forget it. This one's really easy. It's just like E harmonic. Then I do B chord. The chorus is D major, key wise, not just chord. All right, so anyway, let me just play it. Oh, I also put a drum part on there. It actually sounds pretty damn decent, but it's not going to be the final because I like to play my drum parts. But I just use the Logic thing to follow the first verse and chorus so I could play to something that wasn't a click track. All right. So that's doing a bunch of rhythmic stuff. I think I'm going to do over top of it, because I put the MIDI parts down as like extra things. I don't necessarily want them to be like the main part. So that's going to go through. That basically repeats, so just the E minor and harmonic riff. Then the B thing. Yeah, so twice. The chorus is you see Zorro back there. There he goes. I came down this morning. He likes to hang out down here. He must have found a little spider. It was dead and attached to his whisker. He's filthy. I was like, Zorro. What the hell? Oh well. He's like a little house spider. It's harmless, but my cats are like dust mops of their own volition. They just go through and get dirty all over the place. Okay, anyway. I might just try and record a first take, because you know what? Why not? Okay. See, some people are starting to watch at least, so how's it going? Yeah, put down some stuff already. I'm just going to start layer on top of it, and this is going to be a pretty simple song as far as, well, I usually just write simple songs, so what am I even talking about? Here I go. First take, just going to jump in. Blanked. Actually, what was the last chord in the chorus? Oh, G, yeah, okay. Parts are easy, but my memory is bad, so when I go from one thing to the other, I tend to screw up because I just forget literally what the heck I'm doing. All right. So that is a layer. Didn't forget the parts. I remembered the double chorus. So all in all, not bad for my usual forgetful self. Okay. I don't know why the playback is so much louder when I stop tracking. Maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Maybe I can't hear it when I'm playing. I don't know what it is, but I'm relying on just hearing the strings in the room more often than not, because like it seems to dip the volume down when I'm actually tracking. It's kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm gonna keep layering. Probably gonna do close to the same thing. I was just playing around with the harmonics. I'd hit the E here and the B here just to harmonize it a little with the fifth, or hang on. One or the other. Maybe I'll do. Right. Gotta. Might sound ugly, but I want to try this. Let's try to find a spot. Yeah, it's not helping that much. All right, screw it. I'm just gonna start tracking. Here I go. worked. All right, I'm gonna hit save. I didn't do that yet. Great. June, what's the date? 23rd. Desktop, and there we go. All right, I'll turn the input monitoring off so I can hear it. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, there's like different parts on top of each other. Pretty cool. I feel like that's a good A and a B part to the verse. The chorus also has two different parts, except they don't repeat. Okay, so the thing I think I'm just gonna do is the same thing I usually do here. I'm gonna just layer the chorus, just to make it stand out and get bigger. I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I'm literally probably just gonna play the root notes because all I wanna do is get this wider and at this low tuning. Anything more than that, like I'm playing a D chord. If I play D, F sharp, A on top, or whatever, probably gets a little muddy. Unless I do C sharp, maybe. This might be, just kind of mute the strings. Let me see. Can't even hardly hear it, but it's like I could do some high notes on that way, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do the root notes. Come to think of it, I threw that lead on already, so I kind of have some of the notes filled in. So I don't know what I'm thinking. Just fatten it up and I'm good to go. Okay. Why did I go to the wrong chord? Dude. Go to A again. Come on, brain function. Okay, there we go. I love these drop octave guitars. They're so heavy, it's ridiculous. But I always fill it in with like higher stuff, like higher chord information, because I don't want it to just be like muddy sludge. There's no double, only at the end. Yeah, cause I don't want it to be any kind of like muddy sludge type sound. Like I want it to actually sound like chord changes are happening, but yeah, this is just like huge. I could just do like one guitar and get it really tight and precise, but I like the big epic wall of guitar. The trick though is I'm tuning down, but I cut a lot of the low end off. Like most guitar players, when they're going through a mixing process, will usually cut below like 100-ish hertz. I'm doing way more than that. What am I at? 170. That's quite a severe low cut. So it's a lot of just mid-range. The harmonics give you the illusion that there's low end, and then the bass guitar actually fills it out. I made them purple so I can tell where the heck I am. That's pretty much it. Okay, I'm gonna delete some stuff I don't think I'm gonna use. Trying to expand the window a little bit. My desktop went all weird on me. Okay. I don't think that showed up on stream, but It did. Guitar solo track. Got to do a tuning check. Better than I thought it'd be. Yeah, body heat always makes it go lower, and I'm in a finished basement here, so it's just perpetually a little colder. I'm sure in the winter it'll be blazing hot because there's a vent above me that's gonna spit the heat out right on my head, but it's a heck of a lot more temperature controlled than where I just moved from. That's for sure. Okay, let's see. Is this all D or is this E minor? It'd be like a Dorian, right? No. Not Dorian. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, it's like an E Dorian. Okay, so C sharp there instead of C natural. Got it. Change the pickup. So I'm just gonna improvise this, and all I do is just know the scale I'm in. If a chord has a weird accidental or something, you know, like if I just threw a G sharp on here, because D major only has 2 sharps, and then if I just threw G sharp, swing it into A quick, I'll just, you know, adjust. But come on, I'm trying to get my phone situated because I'm but I'm shooting video for my like YouTube version of this. It's really like precise as far as needing to get the whole neck in the shot, because that's one thing. My camera was a little further away, so I just kind of like had to zoom in. Here I'm like, I gotta get back far enough to get in the thing. Okay, here I go, I think. I forgot to actually hit the record button on here. There we go. That step's important. One or two of those spots, I like a note I chose, so let me just do it again. Not D, Dorian, E, Dorian. I just went to a different key at the end because I'm smart. It was good up till then. Wait a minute. Did I paste that chorus or just chop it or something in the wrong spot? I think I just chopped it, but I was like, why am I having an extra measure here? I see. Okay, so that means that is wrong. Damn it. Let me fix this quick. I knew something was up with the start of that. Just didn't sound right to me. Okay. So that measure. Here I go. might have been okay. Give it a gain boost. I think it was all right. A spot or two where I felt like I was sloppy, but it's not that bad. It feels worse playing it if I'm just doing like a tremolo picking and I'm just going a little faster, like it sounds like slop to me sometimes, but then when I listen back, I'm like, it wasn't that bad. I'm improvising, but I don't want it to sound like crap. Why can't I play tighter? You know what? No, don't. It's good. I feel like I can always play better when I stop recording. I'm just gonna leave it though. I'm like, no, don't nitpick. I'll end up with a worse solo than what I've got. Don't do it. Okay. Heck, that's half the reason I do this every day, so I don't overthink it. I just put stuff down. If it's not good, it'll be better the next day. That kind of thing. Like, overthinking it just kind of kills the creativity, in my opinion. Not always. It's not like a hard set rule, but if I let myself, I could sit here. Oh, wow. The guitar solo track is still on. I mean, don't get me wrong, that sounds pretty cool, but I already got low tune guitars on here. Okay, so bass. Tuning it. Wow, it's really sharp. It's gonna change as I say here, but you know, not that much. What could you work tuner? This tuner doesn't like the low bass strings much. All right. That's why I'm tuning in harmonics. Come on. Stop showing me the wrong note. There we go. I'm gonna leave those up just a little bit because they're thinner and they're gonna get affected by just body heat sitting here. So like I said, it's a cold room, but as I play it, warms the instrument up and then it drops the pitch a little bit. The amount I left it up is hardly enough to notice on the track. Okay, so what the heck do I want to do? Probably the smart thing to do here would just be, oh, let me close this lid. Yeah, just let that ring out after I mute the bass. Like the guitars ring out, not this. Do I want to do, I'm doing on the guitar. Yeah, maybe. I could do some, let me see. Yeah, maybe I'll just do a root in fifth. Okay. Chorus, I'm not going to do anything fancy at all. scale runner too, but that's about it. Okay. Let me just go for it. Forgot how to play bass. wrong note entirely. It's easy as far as note choice to do that chorus thing, but it's an endurance exercise because I'm not just like picking it like that. I'm going bop, 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 because these low strings require a little more attack, and I'm like literally even scraping it a little bit with my fingernail to just get it to come out. Because if I just go regular finger pick, it'll be muted to the point where you can't hear what the heck's going on. So yeah. It's like a similar idea, but not exactly the same as what's the guy's name that used to play bass for Korn or something? And yeah, really low, plucky attack. So that's what I'm doing. Little variation on it. My strings are actually even thicker than that, though. They used to tune down to A. I got an A and then an E string, so I'm like mega super tuned down. So I really need to just mutilate the thing to get it to work. Okay. That's a bass part. Let me see if I use this thing, if I can get a little more gain or not. A little bit, okay. That's good. Just gives me even more attack. I've got that only just boosting up to a certain degree though. That's good. So hit save. I hope you're not too attached to that drum part because it's going away. Because that was just like a speed right-in thing. I want to do the drums myself though on this kit over here. So Yamaha, it's firing up, but it's not Yamaha. That was my old unit. It's a Roland SPD SX Pro. I used to have a Yamaha M12. Unfortunately, when I moved, it broke. It didn't survive the move. So it's not here anymore. I'm not too upset about it because this one is nicer. Very much sensitive. I need to put my phone over here so I can get video of the drum part. There we go. I think. That's close. Trying to get that stand level. Okay, so that's on. It's already recording. I felt like I was lower down the whole time. I was using I got like an office chair here. I use that for like the rest of the day mixing and stuff. I just never moved my rolling stool thing back in place. So anyway, I think this is a little too low to play the drums on. So yeah, won't go any higher. Beat like that. I'm gonna mute the solo because that'll throw me off. I gotta hear that click. It's the only thing. So I'm just gonna do it. sloppy. I'm gonna do it again. I think I'm gonna play a little less busy. Sounds cool, but at the same time, kind of detracts from the main riffs. Still sloppy. Come on. Frickin' heck, my feet just like went numb or something. Weren't cooperating. Genius. I'll get this. It just takes a few tries. Oh my gosh, play on the flippin' kick. Click, not kick. Trouble here. I wasn't just saying that when I said my feet were going numb. They kind of are. I had a few injuries. I got some like nerve pinches and stuff. Come on, work. Been trying to like retrain my calves and stuff because they're like down to like nothing. And I used to be a distance runner too, but not using them. It's made them disappear. So like trying to do like little like walks uphill and stuff. It hurts like hell. I think I wore them out yesterday. All right, here I go again. Would you play on the click? I cannot get my freaking one foot to do what I want. Finally. Okay, so yeah. Second here. I want to just get my okay. I'm kind of like monitoring and making sure my stream's working with my computer down here. Yeah, okay, looks good. My 10-year-old computer doesn't handle the processing of like the streaming stuff and the recording stuff together that well, so I got to just make sure nothing's crashing. And the software here kind of lies to me because if it crashes, obviously it doesn't work, so it's hard to tell sometimes. Okay. I'm sure I've got some mistakes in there. Like just basically like bounced an extra time or some stupid thing on the kick, but I think I mostly got that. So I've got no problem going in and editing the MIDI though, because like I'm not doing the drums here to show off. I just like writing the parts in this way because like, you know, actually playing it and stuff. So that said, my drumming is not like super great. So I'll go in and just put the main hits on the grid. I don't grab everything. Like I usually leave the ghost notes on the snare alone and some kick bounces and stuff, but for the most part, if I just get like mostly what's in eighth note and stuff, it kind of just makes it sound a lot tighter. All right, so cymbals are just done. They're a little bit easier. This stuff, I just got to go through, hit the button. It doesn't move that much. Like my playing's not that terrible, but it's just, you know, off a little bit. And then I've also got MIDI guitars and stuff going, so like they're dead on. And if this isn't, it just sounds a little sloppy, so this makes it tighter. These moves are like, well, that was a little bigger, but these moves are usually like, we're talking milliseconds here, so you hardly even notice it on the camera, like 30 frames per second and stuff, so I got no problem doing this, so yeah. Let's see. So like I said, I'll leave those snare fills alone. They're fine as they are. Like, I don't want this to sound inhuman, just tighter. I'm suspecting that is rushed. It's supposed to be there, so I'm just going to slide it, not even quantize it. Yeah, okay. And actually, I'll just move that one back and turn it up a little bit because it's too quiet. It sounds funky. There we go. Maybe I will move that one. There we go. That one's fine. So those are bounces on the kick drum pedal. Oh no, they're not. They're not. I misidentifying. So on my drum pad here, the bottom left pad is just assigned to a kick drum as well as the kick tower I've got below, because that way I can do some cheater drum hits. Like they're not cheater, I'm playing it with my left hand, but I don't have to go with my feet because there's no way that's physically going to happen. Like to play that fast sometimes. This I could actually do, but there's a few things where like I'll do it and it's like some people can play that fast, but I can't on the kick pedal. So that way I can actually do it. Just, you know, with my hand. Yeah, so that is basically where I would have done it. It goes down on the snare, but I just hit the kick instead. The bottom left drum pad kick, that is. Okay. That is too limpy. Do. That tom fill is just not in time. It's just bounce. Just poof. Sounds cool though. Where was I here? That one's a little rushed. I'm just gonna go. Better. Yeah, here's more of that kick done on the bottom left pad with my hand. Boo, boo, boo. Didn't want to do that. Leave that alone. Damn it, I did it again. Keep accidentally grabbing that. Still doing this. Occasionally get extra bounces on the kick there. I think if I nudge this, it should screw less up. It's still screwed up. Dang it. That one. Wait. No. Don't do stupid stuff. Okay. Okay. I don't know if that showed up on stream, but I almost ruined things by hitting the wrong button or the wrong key on my keyboard. I was late. Or early, sorry. Extra hit. Any more of those? Oh, this one's a little better. A little better. 16th note. I'm not seeing anything, but if I... Oh, wait, there. Play it in that way, I can tell. I'm good. Okay. I think that might be the spot. There was a spot where I feel like I missed the kick. I hope that was it. Otherwise, I got a kick that I didn't play just showing up. Sounds like that was the spot. There was like a thing I just made a mental note, and of course now I forget where it was precisely. I think that was it. That one's there. It's just wimpy. Actually, I didn't nudge that. Sounds like ass right there. Yeah. I'm almost done. This is the worst part for me anyway. Writing MIDI in is fine. Usually I just do the keyboard or something, but I'm just like more on time with that. This stuff, it's like little precise drum hits, and I gotta make sure I don't move them too far off. But it's still worth playing my part in, because like I said, I just like to do that. Not for any reason other than I just like to play the drums. One final verse. I think I'm gonna fade this out. I think that's like a triplet, but gotta nudge it a little more in there. Yeah. That was sloppy. I'm gonna move these snare hits right over the kick. I don't like that fill. It's fading out anyway, actually, it's fine. Never mind. It'll barely be audible. I kind of crept that one up. All right, that all sounds good. I'm just gonna jump around real quick. Guitar solo. Okay, works for me. Vocals are going to be next. I put down some lyrics already. So I usually just do stream of consciousness or random lyrics. So I'm pretty quick at it that way. So I'm going to use them. I didn't do them with any idea of what I was going to do melody-wise, but that's typical. So I'm just going to improvise something. As long as I got lyrics, I can do that. Sometimes I can even just make the lyrics up on the spot too, but it helps to have them. I got to do a lot of warming up. My voice does not like to work like right off the bat, so I usually just start out like, and then keep adding until it can actually function. So I'm going to come back and be making a lot of weird noises and warm-ups and stuff like that, but I'm just going to start working out how I want the vocals to go at the same time as I'm warming up, so you'll see that. Right now I'm dancing around because my huge coffee and then this thing on top is making my bladder full, so I gotta go empty that out. I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes. There we go. I was just thinking I was coming down the stairs. My throat feels a little bleh today. Not like sick or anything, just dry. Humidity is like nothing in this area, so which is actually fantastic, honestly. But sometimes I just gotta drink a ton of water. Or this. I only drink like one of these a day though. Mostly it's like 3 liters of water, and yeah, I said 3 liters. Plus the coffee, plus this, so it's no surprise I got to take a break. I was just thinking though, I should get ginger root again. I was getting that for a little bit. I found out that whenever I'm a little congested or something, that is magical on your throat. Like congestion just vanishes. I think it'll also help for dry stuff too. Like, but it's really nice. Just like this little tiny pinch off the just raw ginger root. Honestly, it's terrible to eat. Like, taste sucks. It's just has this like weird spicy kick to it, and it's kind of nasty, but it's so like good for getting your throat good. All right, weird noises and warming up, and I'm gonna try and figure out what I want to do to fit these lyrics in here. Also gotta get my camera going. Video for YouTube is, usually good. All right, let's just stay. It's flopping down on me. There we go. Okay. If I take that down. Stop. Get to the next step and then stop about it. Alright, so I know I'm just singing under my breath, but I gotta do that and gradually warm up. Broken yet again, I gotta stop dropping my gotta get to the next step and then stop back a few months back for whatever ends. I don't think we're living right until you through a street and a side of fire, my side of fire again. It just been long, it's not as plain to say situation. All right, I think I can do it. Meaning I can fit the lyrics in the space. I'm gonna start recording. The first take or two might sound like crap until my voice warms up, but I'll see. Broken down yet again, and I gotta stop chopping my car to get her next time. And stumble you was a fight far away that and I don't think well and right done a turn into a strange land and so bad it can we just get along? No one's said it's plain to see, but optimism can be a fact. That was weird, but I don't know. I think I missed a few notes, but. gonna do it again. Little bit underwarmed up. Close though. Broken down yet again. I gotta stop, drop my God. Try to turn up yeah, man, still the back view. What's this fight for? Whatever in time, I'll break out. Time is real, a strange land. Too bad I get here and thinking, can't wait, just get along. No one's out of way to see, but optimism can be a fact. All about I'm betting on the situation. I like that better. I didn't have to scream the whole way through. So yeah. Broken down yet again. I gotta stop, drop my God. Try to yeah, man, still back view. What's this fight for? Whatever in time, I'll break out. All right, so I'm gonna do the second verse. For a change, I've actually got different lyrics. It's because I'm not writing them on the spot and being lazy about it. Okay. Broken down, oh no, I've gotta stop. Dragging bottom to get out. And when sink our water, what's this fight for? Whatever ends, I don't play well at last lifetime. A journey through a strange land. I'm so routed by my enemies, and yeah, I can't go and not get along. No one seems to want that. Hey, it's plain to say, but optimism can be often referred depending on the situation. Didn't fit it. And this player's gonna do it again. Broken down for now. Gotta stop dragging bottom to get to the next island. Rather say God. What's this fight for? Will it ever end? I don't think so. Not in this lifetime. I'm journeying through a strange land and surrounded by my enemies. And here I am thinking, can we just get along? No one seems to want that I great to say, but on the value of me, a better phone, a better honest. No, I know. Got it. All right. There's verse. Chorus. I'm gonna mute the verse for now. I usually just like to do that. It doesn't throw me off then. Because I'm gonna go back a little before it so I can kind of have the lead in. Where's the chorus one here? Okay. What do I want to do? As I try to push wasted effort all along as I try to push my head. I don't know if that melody works. Actually, I like it. Okay, I'll do it. Wasted effort all along as I try to push my way to the. I gotta get the notes right. That would help. Wasted effort all along as I try to push my own weight up the hill with no strength and no doubt. No strength, no savior, Lydia. Screwed up the words.
Wasted effort all along as I try.
Come on, man.
Wasted effort all along as I try to push my way. I've been here with no strength and no ability. Use.
What do I want to do there? That's the question.
Wasted effort all along.
I like that. I just don't know about the second half.
Wasted effort how long as I try to push my weight up the hill with no strength and no ability.
I could just go to that. I don't know. Okay. I was also looking at the words and reading something that's not there, so that might help to know the actual lyrics. Warm up voice.
Wasted.
Flat. Ba ba.
Wasted effort how long as I try to push my way up the hill with no strength and no ability. Alright, I don't see my bloody eyes and I try to make the trip up and roll over.
I mean, it works.
Wasted effort how long as I try to push my way up the hill with no strength and no ability. Alright, I don't see my bloody eyes and I try to make the trip up and roll over.
I guess the screamy stuff works with that chorus. Okay. I'm gonna try and just do these for real. If I suck badly at the next take or two, I'll just copy paste.
Wasted effort all along as I try to push my way up the hill with no strength and no ability. I'll say I'll go and I try to make the drop of roll over.
All right, I think I pulled it off.
Wasted effort all along as I try to push my way up the hill with no strength and no ability.
All right, one more.
Wasted effort all along as I try to put my own weight up the hill with no strength and no ability. But I'm just trying to side of it. I'm just trying to make the trip up and roll over. Wasted effort.
Damn it, I missed the notes. It's doubled chorus though. I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna double this. All right, here I go. I'm just gonna see what happens.
Wasted effort.
What the hell is the note? How do I forget stuff? Literally just went out of my brain.
Wasted effort all along and I try to push my own way up the hill alone with no strength and no up.
I'm not singing it the same. Duh, come on.
Wasted effort all along as I try to push my way up the hill with no strength and no ability. The same ability as I try to make the trip up and get rolled
Not sure.
Wasted effort all along as I try to push my way up the hill with no strength and no ability. The same ability as I try to make the trip up
Okay. For some reason, screams didn't sound good to me in my head, but it actually isn't bad. All right, I'm good. That's it. I think this song is done. Boo, 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 doo, doo, doo. Okay, yeah. Let me hit save. Okay, that's cool. So I gotta name this thing. Let me see. I might call it Wasted Effort. I mean, that'd be pretty on the nose as far as the lyrics go. Okay, I've got a song called Wasted Words. Apparently that's also an As I Lay Dying song. Oh well. I mean, hey, if Incubus can do Wish You Were Here, which is a Pink Floyd song, but it's not actually the Pink Floyd song, I can do the same title. But I don't see, what was it going to call it? Wasted Effort. So, yeah, okay. I think that'll work. So I actually have a title. Cool. I usually don't until later. I've got to type in and see, though, if I've already used a title, because it's just like, I've got so many songs, that's just necessary. I usually say, too, my lyrics are a lot, just whatever the heck I type out. And today I actually did type up something, at least, well, no. Yeah, the verse is kind of, sort of, half and half. The chorus is actually kind of about something. So today I did have a kind of like a subject in mind. So, yeah. I always say like my stuff is like actually like Christian rock, so this is kind of sort of about something regarding that. I'm not going to jump like deep into it or anything, but it's actually just like Wasted Effort, because a lot of people they have no idea what it actually entails, and they think they're doing stuff and going through the motions, and they're not even close. And yeah. I don't know that I'm going to get into that, but that's kind of what it's about. A lot of that stuff, though, without, like I said, jumping in too deep, though, it's actually about the translation into English or a lot of other languages. When you read the word faith in the New Testament or in the Hebrew, it's an action verb and has three components, like in the Greek. It's action based on belief, sustained by confidence. And a lot of people just think it's like, you know, if they're going to church and stuff, they think it's just like a bunch, you just adhere to a certain lifestyle, rules and regulations. And that is literally not even remotely close at all. What it actually is, there's a bunch of different things in there that are like promises. So you actually act on it. So you act on it based on your belief, and as you keep doing it, you gain the confidence. That's what it actually is. So anything other than that, you're wasting your time. So yeah, and that's something like literally I don't see anybody understanding, like with the exception of like 2 or 3 people I've ever heard. Most are not even come close to that. So when they're like wasting their time talking about all these things you do wrong, it's just, that's absolutely pointless. The whole idea is you do that and it's all cleared off. But nobody does that because they don't even know. And most of the translations like fall short of that. So yeah, easy way to understand it though. Like you act in faith on gravity without even having to understand how that works, because you get out of bed, you swing your legs off and expect them to hit the ground. So you act on that belief that your feet are going to hit the ground, and you do so day by day so you gain the confidence in it. That's it. That's literally all it is. Or you can believe an airplane will fly, but you're not actually doing the faith thing until you're buying a ticket, hopping on board and going. Like, so it's that kind of thing. And then I also see things where like, I did this and nothing ever happened. But actually, like, again, if they understand it, it's actually that thing where you're doing the action of it, not if you get the end result. So yeah, it's one of those things people don't even understand that concept. So this chorus is about that, you know, kind of like the analogy. A lot of people are pushing their car up the hill, not realizing there's a motor in it, and you just hop in and go. So that's kind of what this is these lyrics are on, based on that idea. So yeah. Anyway, though, I ended up going longer into that than I intended. Okay, so the song is done as far as I can go on the stream, because if I run it through a couple of the processing plugins I do for my vocals, it's going to crash the computer. When I eventually get my new one, that won't be a problem. I can do it on the stream, but for now, I can't. The drum MIDI fortunately works. The guitar MIDI does not, but I'm using a plugin called Shreddage 3 Hydra. Well, it's not a plugin, it's a library. So it's a sample library that runs through Contact Player. So you have to get a Contact Player. That's the actual plugin, but Shreddage 3 Hydra is the guitar sound library. And basically you get the thing, and then, so like I've got a a MIDI controller keyboard sitting here, and I can just literally play the notes in on this thing. I can write the notes in. Actually, the MIDI thing, I'm not going to do it on the guitars, but on the drums, if I hit Command K, I can even pull this thing up, and watch this. I can play on my keyboard, my computer keyboard, not the piano keyboard. So, yeah. I am getting a phone call. Is that the doctor? No, it's Spam Risk, my best friend. Spam Risk calls me every day. Yeah, so anyway, I write the MIDI in, but I got to freeze the tracks because if I let them go on stream, it crashes the computer. Everything crashes this computer at this point. So, yeah. Got the monitor for the new one sitting back there, but they're assembling the thing, supposedly. I don't know why it takes like 3 months, but it's what the time frame was. I'd rather wait 3 months than not at all, so here I am. I'm waiting. Okay, I think that's it for now. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. This YouTube version will be edited and put together and come out sometime this afternoon when I get around to it, and it just takes time, mostly just letting the thing like process. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I said that already. And yeah, I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm not. So, all right. Yeah. See you later. Thanks for watching. That's it for now. Bye.